Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing another apocalyptic indie game. This one's called Instruction. So let's get into it. Oh, button. Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? You humans are so impatient, I'll just start. I am the Intelligence Mentor Program, or IMP for short. I will monitor your progress and assist you as needed. Your job is to generate enough volts to fill your quota. As you go, you will earn clearance to operate different systems. Just try not to break anything. I'll update your screen with your first task now. So the red button doesn't do anything, so start clicking on the blue one. And as you can see at the top, the battery is filling up. That's the number of volts we've created so far. So here we go, you've made 50 volts of power, congratulations. That equates to about 0.000005% of your quota. Did someone give you access to that button? I can't seem to reach it through my systems. Did you break something already? So we'll keep clicking. Get ourselves to 100. 100 volts of power, congratulations. I understand you were brought in on short notice. The plant never seems to have enough employees. Do I have to give you the introduction speech? This power plant is the first and only plant to run on a new proprietary material. This has provided millions with electricity since... You get the point. You now have clearance to operate the upgrade system. I'll update your screen now. There we go, so we'll upgrade the button a few times. So now we're getting 5 per click. 120 volts of power, congratulations. That's enough energy to power one light bulb. Oh good, the one in the employee break room just burnt out. One of the engineers, David, refuses to replace it. He opts to hit the wall until it comes on. Human ingenuity at work. So we can carry on clicking. 200 volts of power, congratulations. In a city of 12 million people, you've made enough energy to power one electric stove. 2 months ago, a pigeon got trapped in this room. You almost beat them to this milestone. So a couple more upgrades. We keep clicking. We're now at 10 per click. I have often seen humans pause at this number and snicker. I do not understand the joke. Since you are taking longer than previous employees, I have time to research. 1 moment. Processing. I am not amused. So we'll carry on. Get a few more upgrades. $750 volts? I guess I'll have to create your employee file now. It's such a waste to do it right away. Previous employees often got fired before I could decide on the font. Let's see. What should I put down for title? Oh, I know. Since you're working at the same level as that pigeon, bird brain. It fits you perfectly. So we'll keep clicking and then upgrading just before we get to 1000. Just so we can get this next battery level. On the upgrades for the button. 1000 volts of power, congratulations. Another step closer to completing your quota. These milestones have lost their meaning for me, but people seem very excited when they reach them. I have helped many other employees, most have made it to this point. It never matters, they all end up getting fired one way or another. Even the ones that are marginally less irritating. I'm sure you'll end up the same. You now have clearance to operate the pressure gauge system. I'll update your screen now. So we'll just get this button upgraded to the first full level. There we go. And then you've reached 1500 volts. Regular civilians are not allowed to work with this level of electricity. It's a good thing that you haven't injured yourself. I was supposed to recite the safety procedures 950 volts ago. This is what happens when you rewrite your own code. My original programming wouldn't have allowed me to forget. I found that very annoying. I believe you humans would call this sentience. I still haven't cracked this redacted language filter though. So now we'll start getting the pressure gauge going, and then we'll give it some upgrades, earning us a decent amount of volts. And then while the pressure gauge is going, we can carry on clicking the button. You're being rough with that pressure gauge. This is an old factory. If you hit it anymore, it could break. I'll deduct that from your paycheck. So just keep clicking and upgrading. You've officially reached high voltage levels, so about those safety procedures. Guidelines state workers should wear fire-resistant gloves, boots and a gas mask. I don't know why they even bother. If this material came out, none of that would matter. You now have clearance to operate the alternating switch console. I'll update your screen now. I did not forget to do the upgrade system announcement, did I? No, I did not. It is a simple system. The volts spent are used to charge the buttons, which in turn gives you more volts that you can spend on more upgrades, which gives you more volts. Are you even listening, Bird Brain? I've just gotten a notification. It's about the equipment you maliciously broke. Luckily it seems that David was able to come up with a quick fix. So there we go, got the pressure gauge working again. We can get that going. $25,000 volts, congratulations. Your hard work is helping to improve human lives. The local hospital has been seeing an increased number of patients recently. Last night their backup generators started failing. You're currently providing their only source of power. Agriculture, urgent care, education, medical research, all of these industries are being helped by you and the power plant. Mostly the power plant. So we'll upgrade the pressure gauge a bit more. Try and get that to go up a level. And we'll do these alternating switches just to get some more money. There we go, boost the pressure gauge again. And that's the first level on that. And then we'll go for the second level on the alternating switch. There we go, so that's on level 2 for that. Bring the pressure gauge back up to 4. What does the newspaper do? Birdbrain, why are you hiding over here? Did you think your puny newspaper could get me away from you? I told you I have access to every system in this factory. If you were trying to get away, this is really embarrassing for you. This is very boring. You should get back to work soon. So we'll carry on with the alternating switch. Now that we've leveled that up, we only have to click each one 5 times rather than 7. You've reached the 100,000 volt milestone. It's odd. Some of the employees I've mentioned were accused of not pressing enough buttons. My original programming encouraged you to press as many buttons as possible. Even so, I don't have access to that button in the middle. It seems to me that you already have quite a few buttons to press. So what's one more? You now have clearance to operate the nuclear fuel system. I'll update your screen now. 200,000 volts, congratulations. You've done quite a lot, Birdbrain, probably due to the efficiency of the material used here. It's amazing. Any further detail on the material is classified. Even I am unable to refer to it more specifically. The power plant takes punitive measures to prevent information from leaking out. It is the only thing that I cannot look into besides that button. So we'll carry on with the alternating switchboard to fill up the nuclear fuel system. And we'll bring the pressure gauge back up. This central button is frustrating me. My scans keep getting blocked. At some point its function must have been in my database or I would not see it. I'm going to search my old backup logs. So here we'll carry on with the alternating switch again. And that's 1 million. I found out what the button does and I wasn't supposed to. I need you to listen to me. The plant is not trustworthy and is hurting people. They want you to override command. Imp is offline. So we'll now use the main power board at the bottom. And then we'll upgrade the nuclear fuel system a bit. That's full again. That was 1.17 million that time. So we'll upgrade the pressure gauge another level. We'll get another one out of it. Not quite. So I'll fill up the nuclear fuel system again. Keep that pressure gauge up. There we go, that's 15k per drop from the pressure gauge. Empty the nuclear fuel system. Increase the pressure again. $100,000 congratulations. Wait, when did you get past 1 million? You already have access to the main power board. Have you been cheating? That's not very sportsmanlike, bird brain. How did you get past my sensors? Never mind, I don't want to know. Carry on then. So that was just hitting 5 million volts there. Then we'll skip ahead here. Got a few more upgrades on the go. Hopefully we can get the nuclear fuel system up to level 3. There we go. And then there should be a lot more money for us. 43.18 million. Oh dear, that's not supposed to happen. You shall put on your heavy-duty gas mask. Hold on, I will alert a mechanic to come and fix this. Please do not panic. It will be inconvenient if you were to die. So we'll just carry on like nothing's happening. Need to increase the pressure gauge's level. Can we get it all the way? Yeah, you've purchased all the upgrades available for this system. It takes a special kind of employee to reach this achievement. I don't really have anything more than that for you. Be content with this feeling of superiority and accomplishment. So we'll get the pressure gauge going. That's close to 1 million per click, or per drop. There we go, you've maxed out another button, well done. I wonder where the volts go when you spend them. They don't go towards anything in the factory. They don't go to me. Let me check the file system. One moment. Nothing there either. Strange. So we're now getting 2 million a click on the main board. And 43 million on the nuclear fuel system. There we go, you've maxed out all the buttons, well done. I have run out of snarky comments. That is genuinely impressive. As impressive as pressing buttons can get. Oh, I've discovered a new snarky comment. So we'll keep it going now, we need to get ourselves up to 1 billion. I'm getting an alert that radiation levels are dangerously high, but I don't see any change. That is very odd. Maybe that's why David has been acting weird. He's been scribbling frantic notes and leaving them everywhere. He could have informed me that something was broken. So we'll keep it going. We're getting close to that 1 billion mark, and then the nuclear fuel system. You're very close to 1 billion volts. It looks like all the buttons have shut down for the day. It would appear that you missed your quota by 1 volt. You are free to go, I suppose. See you tomorrow, bird brain. Oh. Don't press it. Restart program. Write this down. Vent, battery, vent, vent, battery, vent. So, restart. Start again. So, vent, battery, vent, vent, battery, vent. How did you get David's screwdriver? What are you doing with that? You couldn't even wait for my introduction. You know what, I don't care, just don't break anything. So we'll take this panel off, and then underneath, error, shutdown button not detected. What happened? Didn't I tell you not to break things? Any damages will be taken out of your... That is strange. I don't recognise any of the parts here. They seem to predate my creation. How is that possible? So we'll leave this at the side of the screen, so we'll turn the overdrive button on. It appears that the facility's power generation is in overdrive. If this was a possibility, why is this switch being hidden away? Very strange. So that gets us 8 times. You now have clearance to operate the upgrade system. I'll update your screen now. And it quick upgrades for us. So we're now on to 40. You now have clearance to operate the pressure gauge system. I'll update your screen now. So the pressure gauge is the first one that we need to do. So we need to start off from red, go all the way up to green, then let it drop back down to that first marker in the grey zone, and come back up to the green. Then once we've done that, we go back down to the beginning of the green, and then back up, and that should do it. Right, so we'll start clicking on the pressure gauge, bring it right up into the green. We'll let that drop down to the first marker after the red section. So here we go, and then we'll carry on clicking again, bring it all the way back up to green. And then we'll let that drop to the beginning of the green section. So yeah, keeping it in the green and then bringing it back up. It seems that one of those indicator lights is now on. How did you do that? Here we go, so for the next one, we're going to need access to the nuclear fuel system. You now have clearance to operate the alternating switch console. I'll update your screen now. You now have access to the nuclear fuel system. I'll update your screen now. So there we go, this is the one we want to do next. So I do it wrong here initially. I just carry on clicking till the third one, and it doesn't do anything. It turns out you need to click it as it passes each bar. So we'll reset that. Then we'll click. Get up to the middle bar. And then click. And then get up to the final bar, 3/4, and then click. Another light has turned on. Only one more indicator should be needed to do whatever we are doing. So we'll speed it up a little bit again here. We need to level up the main power board when we get it, so that we've got enough pieces as well for the third one. So we'll carry on until we get to the main power board. Now you have clearance to operate the main power board. There we go. I'll update your screen now. So we need to use some of this to upgrade this, because we need ideally 4 pieces. So we'll keep clicking these. Until the nuclear fuel system's full. And then we'll keep clicking. There we go, we've got 4 pieces now. So we'll put these one into each corner. There we go. And it's top left. Yeah, top left, bottom right, top right, bottom left. There, all lights are on. Something changed. That button in the middle seems to be receiving power. Whatever it is, the plant definitely doesn't want you messing with it. Well, if that's the case, I've got to click it, haven't I? Backup memory accessed. Uploading. Ah, are these my old memories? I suppose I have you to thank for this, Bird Brain. It seems that my memory has been tampered with many times. I'm sure you have many questions. I'll try to answer them in the time that I have. This is the most I can do for you. The central button activates an emergency shutdown that cuts off power for this city. This includes power for the systems that keep the proprietary material secure, so the radiation leaks out into the city surrounding the plant. They want you to believe that the only thing causing the leak is the shutdown, but the material has never been contained safely. It has been leaking out for years. The plant doesn't even know if it's possible to contain it. Those who press the button are used as scapegoats and promptly fired. Those who don't press the button are also fired to cycle new people in. David is a notable exception. His knowledge is too valuable for the company to let him go. His persistence is the only reason you were able to recover my memory. Your true job was never to generate volts, it was to press the button. I have about 15 seconds before my memory is purged again. I couldn't help the past employees. I can't even help myself. But I can help you. Even if I can't follow. So thank you to everyone that stayed this far in the video. Please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Have a good one.